Hey guys, peace and love. It's your boy Paul Khadar. I wanted to speak about how we can improve our spirit. So I'll just drop a few gems for you guys. Days like these, no one really cares about how to improve their spirit. Everyone is so caught up on how to enjoy themselves, how to seek the flesh, the physical desires. I'm definitely someone that goes through the same thing. I struggle every single day, fighting temptations, trying to always get my mind right. But most of the time, I think if you just try to build your spirit, then eventually your spirit will fight off the flesh. Whatever usually happens in the spirit form usually develops in the physical form. That's why people that try to improve their physical, people that try to always improve the flesh without improving the spirit first, they usually go through so much more turmoil. They might see themselves making that money, making that quick fame, but it all goes in a flash. It's like, it's only temporary, it's only momentary. But the flesh lasts, the spirit lasts forever. And it would be more important for you to elevate your spirit, especially with God, than to elevate your physical body, your flesh. Your flesh just wants to enjoy life. It just wants pleasure. It just wants to sin. It just wants anything that's worldly. That's what your flesh wants. Anything that's of God. I mean, yeah, Satan does have his spirits as well. The people that like to drain other people. But once Satan has used you, he destroys you. He takes your soul. And that's not what I want for anyone. Not my friends, not my family, not myself. So a good way to build your spirit, guys, well, one is you have to abstain from the worldly pleasures. This is so difficult. You know what it is? Like, sometimes we just have to face the facts. Like, it is what it is. Like, if you've been raised around certain people that love to seek worldly desires, if you've been raised around people that love worldly things and worldly pleasures, you can't blame yourself for being in that same predicament. If you're in the same place that your friends or family were when you was growing up, and your childhood experiences were predominantly, or you were more likely to do things that just involved enjoying, like fast food, binge eating, watching a lot of like TV, or playing loads of games, just drinking loads of fast food, going out, maybe fornicating, taking drugs. If you see someone that's doing these type of things, especially at a young age, you're gonna develop into that person. So I can't blame you guys. I can't blame myself for finding it difficult to abstain, or to prevent ourselves from like going, like encouraging that habit. I can't blame you guys. If you're someone that struggles to like get rid of bad habits, or like if you're someone that struggles with, please tell me everyone knows what abstain means. Abstaining is like you're stopping yourself from doing something that you know is going to cause you more havoc, more wreck, more negativity. Abstaining from these things would be amazing, but I know it's difficult, especially because, like I said, we go through our childhood seeing people and also partaking in the same things that they indulge in, and it feels so good. It feels so amazing. It feels so good to, like, especially if you're someone that loves doing this as well, to like oversleep, to just eat like fast food, chocolate, sweets. it tastes, oh my days, it's such an amazing feeling. The thing about today's generation, we literally have people that are being paid to make us stay on their platforms. Like, they're getting paid so much money and they know what we like. There's people in fast food restaurants, they're putting the exact ingredients. Some of these ingredients are drugs. Like, where they're literally giving us drugs, and then they're feeding it to us with things that our brain literally, like, it loves these type of things. So it's like, it's so difficult now that we've grown up, to prevent ourselves from doing these certain things. But I'm telling you now, if you can abstain from the worldly pleasures, oh my days, the benefits are unlimited. The benefits are literally so high. I haven't experienced this yet. I want to be able to go from seeking the worldly pleasures to abstaining from them for like a year or 2 years, just without the need to always overindulge, even if it's limited, like where I just tell myself maybe for 1 hour in the week I'll do this thing. But do you know how difficult especially, you know, when you crave something, and because you have so much easy access towards it, it's like, it's so difficult. It makes it even harder because you know you can just get it so easily. But you know, like when you're suffering and you don't have much money, or like things are going very hard, it's easy to like do you know how easy it is to not eat sweets, to not take like drugs? I always say drugs just because I know there's people out there that do take drugs. My only issue is usually just like smoking weed. But taking drugs, taking a lot of alcohol, overconsumption as well, eating loads of like binge eating sweets or like fast food and like sugary drinks. I'm talking to a chaotic level, a level that you'd literally puke if you saw them eating this much junk food. Like, you'd be like, what the hell? And like, if you was to watch yourself in a third person view when you're taking these things, one, you're not really truly satisfied after taking it. Like, I can guarantee that you feel better just buying that worldly pleasure item than whilst you're doing it and after you've done it. You probably feel better just before you do it. Like, there's just this rush to like just do it, and then once you're doing it and after, you're like, oh my days, like you feel a bit guilty. You feel like, why did I even? Obviously the taste can sometimes, or like if there's like a high effect after, it can make you feel like, I mean, that was great, that was good, but you don't feel productive. If anything, you feel weak. You feel like you've just been wasting time, like it was just not worth it. And it is difficult, guys, especially if you've been drained like in it, if you've been living that life, if all you know is those worldly pleasures and it's become a habit. It's so hard to break habits. There's a simple way to break habits, but even when you're going on that journey to break those certain habits, sometimes thoughts in your mind, this is why I always say to focus on your mental health. If your mental health is not right, forget about making money, forget about improving your physical health, forget about improving your spiritual health. Obviously your spiritual health can be improved through mental health, because God can improve your mental health if he sees that you're putting in the work. Remember, faith without actions is nothing. And that's why God says you should seek him first. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all other things shall be added. So that includes mental health, guys. It's gonna be so difficult And I've already accepted, like, I don't really care what people think about me creating content for God. Like, to be honest, I don't really care. I'm not gonna be the type of person to be too abusive. I'm trying to be more of a peacemaker, a lover. I need to watch what I say. I swear a lot, and I apologize. I don't mean to be someone like that. That's too aggressive. I should be a lover. Like little things, like when I see insects, I feel bad for killing them. Like just little things like that are just like, I don't know, guys. It is difficult. I understand your pain. I understand your suffering. But please just keep it in mind, like when you're about to do something that's of the world, that's a pleasure of the world, that's vanity, that's temptation, that's temptational. I don't even think that's a word. Just think about this video I've made today. Think about God, think about yourself, think about your future, think about your family, and then do what you need to do. But just have it in mind that, like, this thing you're doing is momentary. It's only gonna last a few minutes, a few hours, and then it's gone. And then all your problems are still there. And the longer you leave your issues, the longer you leave your problems, the worse it gets. So it's better to just tackle your issues earlier on than to leave them on the side. And that, again, once again, is easier said than done. There's this YouTuber, he used to always say, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. His name is Hamza. And I believe so strongly in that phrase, because it's so true. Like, most of the time we don't do what we need to do because we don't feel like it. But if we could just get rid of that emotion, that emotional stoppage, because it's literally just, most of the time it's just our emotions that prevents us from doing what we love doing, or getting better at what we're already good at, or even like trying to go put in the hard work, go make money. Most of the time it's just our emotions that prevents us from doing that. That's so sad. It's so sad that something in our mind is bringing us down to the point where it doesn't want us to. Just think about that logically. The fact that you can't even be in control of your mind and its emotions, and that the things that we think in our mind prevents us from growing spiritually and physically, that's insane. So just based off that, improve your mental health, get to know God, improve your physical health, eat healthy, drink healthy, go to the gym, get strong, find a beautiful wife, love your neighbors, go help homeless people, give out Bibles. It's not easy to, it's so funny. I swear on my life, most of the time it's just because you think my friends are gonna see me a different way, so I can't do this thing. Another one is I'm not confident. It's usually always it's always an outside reason. Like, it's never I can't do this because I literally can't do this. Most of the time you can do what you need to do. You can improve someone else's life, you can help someone else, but you're always self-limiting yourself. You're always bringing yourself to a reason. There's a reason why you can't do this. Guys, get rid of that reason. Stop putting in the action. Don't even think. Don't think. Forget about your thoughts. Build yourself up to the point where your thoughts don't even mean anything at this point. You just know what to say, you know what to do. And if you're thinking, think positive, think you can do this. If you're thinking negative, clear those things out of your mind. If you're looking at someone, let's say you want to find a wife, and this woman is giving you eyes, and she seems like a very pure-hearted person. In your mind, don't say, oh, she's not gonna, or she might be for the world, she might not be the right woman. Just go and approach the woman and find it out. Don't bring yourself down. Guarantee that she is worldly. Guarantee that she's not the woman you want. Then move on to the next one. Forget rejection. Who cares if you get rejected? Who the hell cares? No, literally no one will give two hecks. She's gonna sleep well at night. She doesn't even care if she rejects you or if she accepts you. You're the one that's gonna care. But why would you care? Like, who gives two? This is our world. This is our creation. We're in hell. I hate to say that, but we're living in hell. You are the light. You are the light in the darkness. Why should you be afraid of being rejected? I'm gonna leave you guys with that. It's been your boy Paul Khadar. Stay blessed, stay healthy, improve your spirit, create a relationship with God. Take care, guys. We out.